Welcome to the 2021's Film Sprint. How's it going, everyone?
Good to pretend to see you right now. It's been a while.
Welcome back, everybody.
We are excited to have everyone here again this year. We were excited last year, actually, to do this, and we're super surprised, pleasantly surprised how popular it was and how awesome the films were and how many people came and did this really cool thing that we get to do every year with all of you. So we're doing it again. This is the 7th year we've done this. The first one was in 2014, and thanks to Melissa McClung, who's on the NOM board for this information, she reminded me of it. 2014 was our first one. We didn't have it. We had it in fall of 2014, then we didn't have it for 2015 because we moved it to spring of 2016. So this is the 7th one. Another interesting fact that she pointed out, that means all of our cells have been replaced in our bodies now since we did the first one. So we're completely new people. So here we are. It was the 6-foot film sprint last year. We're back to the 7th 7-day film sprint. Maybe we'll do something with 8 next year. I don't know. But so this is it. And what it is you're all here hopefully and have signed up. If you haven't signed up, you could chat, put something in chat. Hopefully you're watching us on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch. That's pretty much the only places you can be watching us. But you can chat and let us know. If you need to sign up, you can still sign up. We can throw you in last minute. What this is we're going to be giving everyone prompts to the film to make a film in a week. You'll have a week to make a film. Those films will be, as they were last year, 2 minutes in length. They've been different lengths in various years, but we're on the 2-minute film train this year. That can contain up to 20 seconds of credits, and those 20 seconds of credits will not be counted against the 2 minutes of the film. So your total film could be theoretically 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Content needs to be PG-13. You can't use any copyrighted music, images, or audio in the film. We can point you to sources for copyright-free stuff if you are looking for things to supplement your work with, and you need an image or something and you're not sure where to go, we can help you with that. We're going to send all this info to you in an email as well. So you don't have to remember any of this, but if you have any questions, please feel free to post those questions. The settings for the film are going to be 1920 by 1080, 24 frames a second, and an MP4 file. We started a Discord server, something called a Discord server this year. So we've used a lot of different sort of ways of trying to help the community sort of self-gather. And this is what we're trying this year. So if you've never used Discord, this was your chance to check it out. It's a really useful tool. It's kind of a combination of a lot of other tools, but it's a place where everyone can sort of land and ask questions about the sprint or talk to each other or talk about production techniques. It's actually our community Discord, and this is the first time we've ever launched it. So you're here first for the hot news of the NOM community Discord server. So that link should be up in chat, I think, on the various platforms. There it is. So you can check that out at any time. You may need to create a Discord account, or maybe you already have one. And you can ask questions if you get there and you sort of like, what is this thing that I've just signed up for? We've got a couple people in here already. Cool. So welcome. Welcome David, Drew, and Melissa to our Discord server. You don't have to use it, but it's there. So other important things to know. We're going to give everybody 3 prompts tonight. Actually, we're going to give everyone 4 prompts tonight. One of those is a universal prompt that everyone will share. The other 3 are unique to your team. You only have to select 2 of those. So you're going to use at least 3 of the prompts. You could use all 4 if you want, but use at least 3 of the prompts, including the universal one. And films are going to be due a week from tonight, prior to midnight by 11:59 and 59 seconds p.m. on Wednesday, May 12th. We'll have a live screening the following Friday, 2 days later, in a similar format as this. And everyone who's in attendance watching that night will supply a link and the audience will vote. And the audience will vote for a winner of the 2021 Film Sprint. Am I forgetting anything? I think that's everything. The universal prompt. The universal prompt is tomorrow. When you use that prompt and when you use any of these prompts, feel free to interpret them broadly. So, you know, whatever it means for you to use that prompt, that's however you can rationalize it. That's for you to do. We're not going to be. There's no strict rule as to what it means to use a prompt. Okay, so tomorrow,
can be a line,
universal
can
prompt.
be on a sign.
Yep. Any questions about the rules? All right. If you have any questions at any time, you can throw them in Facebook or YouTube or Twitch or on the Discord server. Feel free to chat away. And I think we're going to start pulling prompts. We've randomized teams in an order, and that's the order for which we're going to pick. There are 20. Oh, there are now 25 teams, I think.
Nice.
Oh, some of these might be twice.
I know there was at least one that was twice. So.
Yeah. So.
I removed the one that was twice. We got a new person right at 6:56.
Yeah, I think Johan's in here twice for plasma.
Nice. Love it, Johan.
Where?
So
plasma twice. Got
plasma twice. So I'm going to get rid of the second one. You're going to be Liz is going to be drawing prompts for direction. I'm going to be drawing prompts for character, and Dave is going to be drawing prompts for locations. So the first team is Richard Wagner. Richard Wagner, interesting piece of trivia, the reigning film sprint champion. Drawing first. Random.
Defending.
So the defending champion, Richard Wagner, is there a best prompt to draw first? We didn't actually talk about our order here. You want to go direction first, Liz? Then we'll go in the order that they're here, direction, character, location.
Sure, that's helpful for me. Okay, so Richard Wagner, your direction for Film Sprint 2021 is contains a silhouette.
Ooh.
Contains a silhouette.
Okay. Your character is Lucky. Your character is Lucky.
All right, and then the third thing is genre, right?
Oh, it's genre. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not location.
It's not location. It's genre.
In the past, we've done location, but this thing evolves over time. And so a random genre for Richard is creature feature.
Cool. I can imagine all this.
That's fun. If you live in Northampton, you should watch on Channel 12 Creature Features every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday at noon, I think. So next we have The Unabasheds, which is a great name. And your direction is voiceover.
Your character is Mayor.
I'm kind of picturing like pulling some dialogue out of city council meetings of the mayor and using that to commentate a film, but I'm not trying to lead you anywhere.
David's a very approachable guy, I just want to say. David.
Right, yeah, you could probably get Narkowitz to do it for you. And then the genre, this changed a little bit from last year. Last year it was cooking show / Bon Appetit. This year it's cooking show / Bake Off. So if you've been binging the Great British Bake Off over this past 12 months, then you know what I'm talking about.
Have you been binging the Great British Bake Off? And that's
Well, it's funny. Like I watched it, and then my kids got into it, so now I have to watch it again. So I'm doubling down on it. I'm full in on Great British Bake Off.
You're an expert.
Baking for that prompt is kind of a double challenge. All right, so Crop Circle Cinema, which is another great name. Your direction is diegetic music. In the past, when we've done prompts with diegetic, we were talking about this a little earlier. One of the best things about this project, the film sprint, is that we get to, if the community members don't know certain film terms, you get to learn some cool film terms. You know, like we can. So diegetic means like in the world of the story. So diegetic music would be like a character listening to a CD player, or a character playing a music or singing. Yeah, so it has to come from within the world.
Awesome.
So diegetic music.
Your character is missed their flight. Missed their flight. Your character did not make their flight.
And the world in which they didn't make their flight is Shakespearean in nature. So your project shall be a Shakespearean film. There, you know, you could have a sonnet in there with some nice lute music or something being played by somebody. It writes itself, really.
Next up is Earth Hub.
Earth Hub. Earth Hub, your direction is use of archival footage.
Ooh.
Use of archival footage. If you have questions about that, you can ask Melissa McClung.
Yeah, I was just exactly. You could ask her in the Discord server. Your character is allergic to so many things. Allergic to so many things.
And this archival character that's allergic to many things lives an interesting life, and it's fitting for a sitcom. So, you know, that's what you got.
It tracks. Next up is David BG. David Banta Garcia.
David, your direction for this year is point of view shot. Point of view shot.
Your character is a dinosaur. So from dinosaur's point of view, Dave, what is it?
This is great. And I love this film already. The genre is soap opera. So either it's a soap opera about dinosaurs, or it's a soap opera that came to a terrible ending with the dinosaur kind of inserting itself into the proceedings.
Could be the only dinosaur.
Or it could be a more dramatic remake of the Dinosaurs sitcom of the 90s that I used to watch.
Oh yeah.
It could be a soap opera that takes place at Jurassic Park.
This is a good time to remind people that you only need to use 2 of 3 prompts as well.
Yes. You can throw one away. You don't have to.
Right.
I don't know if there's necessarily bonus points for using all 3, but
there's no bonus. No bonus.
Try. Yeah.
Next up is King Egg.
Okay, and King Egg, your direction prompt is diegetic text. Diegetic text, like a book, anything that has text on it. A character maybe picks up or uses.
And one of your characters is going to be an oil baron. An oil baron.
Wow, perfect. And the oil baron with diegetic text will exist within a Western. I mean, that just works.
We have a question from Melissa McClung, who says, does PG mean no swearing?
No.
Right, it doesn't mean no swearing.
What do you get like 1 F-bomb per PG-13 film? Is that how it works?
I believe that's true. I actually believe that is true. Yes. There are some guidelines. There are swearing guidelines for PG-13 we can pull up. So it does not mean no swearing.
Yeah, I think it's more about, obsessively profane language, so there's a difference between swearing and just going full on, what anybody would identify as rated R, or nudity, or hyper realistic violence and gore. But that, I think it allows some swearing and some violence. And how much can you fit in 2 minutes, really?
That wasn't from Melissa. Actually, that was from Raithea Lee.
Okay.
Just a reply to Melissa on Facebook. And I had the chat set on Facebook to say that you have to be following the page for 15 minutes just to avoid bots, which we've had some strange experiences with in the past. So sorry about that. If you follow our page, you should be able to comment. That was sort of an experiment today. But I can turn it off also.
And you could always jump on the Discord and say whatever terrible things you want to say.
Right, who's next?
Next up is Yorick Lives Productions.
Hooray! Ian, your direction prompt is camera person gets a line.
Oh, that's a new one.
Wall breaking, yeah. Thought that was a good one.
Your character is a gambler.
And your genre is a musical.
Oh,
I know. It's funny. I think in the first film sprint, somebody got both a Muppet film and musical in the same draw. And I know Ian has done a film with puppets before, and now he's getting another kind of fantastical genre with musical. I know you can do it, Ian. You got this.
Next up is Lost Woods Productions. This is Lost Woods, I think was saying in chat, 7th year?
Yes.
Is that right? So that's every year.
Very amazing.
Life.
So, Lost Woods Productions, welcome back. Your direction for your 7th year is you must use mirrors in a shot. Use of mirrors.
I think mirror was our prompt, our universal prompt one year. Was it?
I think so. Yeah.
Your character has a photographic memory.
And your genre is mythological or fable or fairy tale. Maybe you still have that rodents of unusual size costume that you used in The Princess Bride, and you can dust that off for this one.
Next up is Geo and the Coming Attractions.
Woo! Geo and the Coming Attractions returns with deliberate use of a single color. Sorry, I'm showing these like my handwriting isn't completely illegible.
It's authentic. I like it.
One of your characters is a real one-upper.
And your genre is murder mystery.
Next, we'll draw for Local Bias Productions.
Local Bias Productions, your direction is, well, here's a thin one. Symmetrical framing. Symmetrical framing.
One of your characters is a fashion designer.
And your genre is an adaptation of a short story.
So this is a Wes Anderson film, right?
Yeah. So it's going to be, James and the Giant Peach or something. No, I mean, the short story, you could interpret that in different ways. It could be a children's story. It could be a short story that you like from higher literature. It could be a lot of different things.
Maybe you have a friend who writes short stories.
Next draw is for Beautiful Revenge Productions. Beautiful Revenge Productions. You're up.
Beautiful Revenge Productions. Your direction is only one location. Only one location. Would have been great for last year.
One of your characters is a very sarcastic person.
This is tough. I mean, this might be one that you throw away, but your sarcastic person exists within a silent film. I mean, sarcasm in a silent film, that could be a really cool thing to figure out. It's up to you.
I'm going to read some things from the chat. Erica Damon of Lost Woods Productions says, "Oh my god, yes, perfect draw for us. Perfect draw for us. Can't wait to get started." And Yorick Lives says, "I have not done a musical yet, but I have a puppet that has been in every one of my movies. Can't wait to write a cat opera featuring puppets."
Awesome.
Right. Raithea Lee.
Raithea Lee?
All right. Your direction is at least one character is a painted rock. At least one
I think
character
there might be a few of these that were like pandemic things that we came up with. That was like, how do we give somebody a way to do something by themselves, you know? But still, it holds up. I mean, it's a fun concept.
I kept that one because I don't think we've seen it yet, and I am imagining you could have even like a beautiful, dramatic, Oscar-winning short where one of the characters is someone's pet rock, and I would like to see it. It demands performance, you know.
All right. Well, that pet rock best friend could be the android that you are also required to have as a character.
And the pet rock and the android are living in a Ken Burns mockumentary or documentary. If you know a pet rock. Oh, I've got the school committee coming back right now.
Okay.
I'm going to mute myself for 1 second.
Okay. Right, brief intermission. Or
we've got a lot of people on the Discord. That is really cool.
Yeah. I wonder if do people like Discord? Is Discord a thing? Everyone, the YouTube stream has not started. I was camped out there. Our YouTube stream hasn't started.
I do have it live on YouTube here.
Oh, yeah, I see it on YouTube.
Maybe try refreshing.
Sorry, Bob.
Sorry, Bob. Actually, talk about a segue. Bob's up to be drawn, actually.
Oh, Bob's up to be drawn. Okay. Thank goodness you're here.
Yeah. So let's see. I wonder if Dave can hear us.
Dave, if you can hear us,
wiggle your ears.
Hold up one prompt. I have my pile of extras out here. I wonder if one year we should ask our wonderful sprinters if they have prompt ideas.
That's a great idea. That's fantastic.
All right, Team Bobbio.
Team Bobbio, let's go. Dave, can you hear us at all? No, maybe. We can always come back to Dave's prompts. I'd rather get it all.
Yeah, I don't think we should do that. I think that's too confusing.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody. The multitasking that is required when you cover all the important government meetings.
Yeah, this is an emergency school committee meeting that we had to jump in there and cover. So we're doing a little bit of double duty on some of this stuff here. Dave's back.
Welcome back. Oh.
Back, Dave. Or he's looking right at us.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Are you clear? Is there a way that, like, you want to just hold up prompts and we can read them as?
No, I'm good. I missed.
No, we haven't done anything.
Nope. Don't worry. This is Bob Wilson.
This is Bob Wilson. Okay, so before. Okay, well, Bob Wilson, you're a little out of order. You're going to be having seafaring for a genre. Seafaring for a genre.
For a direction, Bob, you are having, unique / strange prop / prop that does not belong.
Ah. No, go ahead. It's almost the opposite of like that diegetic in a certain way. I just was asking if there was. And your character is an auctioneer. An auctioneer. Did you have any further elaboration?
Oh, interesting. That's a very that makes the prop thing kind of easy.
Yeah, because the auction could be auctioning anything off.
Is to have a second day of asynchronous learning on Monday, May 10th.
You got the.
We got some audio, Dave.
Is there any further discussion or deliberation on the motion?
So it's like
a mayor voiceover.
Yeah.
Okay. Member Gold, is your hand up?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Is it my turn?
I'm having to switch.
Not yet. We get school committee audio here. I'll give you a wave when it's your turn, Eva.
Okay.
So it's going to be "Cause I Can" is next. "Cause I Can" is going to be next.
"Cause I Can." Your direction is pet plays a role.
Pet plays a role.
Pet plays a role. If you don't have a pet, you could ask to borrow a friend, or, as said before, you could have a pet rock.
He's frozen.
Your character is a painter.
Otherwise, we'd be voting, right?
A painter.
Oh, yeah. Hello?
Dave?
Yeah, we lost you for a second there. The moment you started speaking,
am I up?
Pretty much froze.
You are. You may want to mute yourself because of the school committee audio.
Yeah, sorry. I was muting you guys so I couldn't hear you. Whoever is up right now, you're getting film noir.
Film noir. Okay, film noir is your genre. And Dave's muted, so we're going to just communicate to him, and we'll relay his prompts as we go on.
Dave is not muted.
Dave's not muted.
I'm voting no because
Dave, you're not muted.
You're the host.
You're not muted.
No to, so to vote yes.
Oh, can I? Yes, hold on. There we go. Okay. So Macy Media is up next.
Macy Media. Macy Media, your direction is contains a flashback.
Oh.
Contains a flashback. Many cool ways to do that.
Your character is a world record holder. A world record holder in something.
And lastly, because
your genre is going to be.
And this film is going to be a conspiracy film.
Nice.
I see a million ways that could go.
That's pretty exciting. Conspiracy film, world record holder, contains a flashback. That's an exciting 2 minutes right there. Next up, we have Eco Little Leah.
That's Larry.
That's Larry.
Larry, your direction for this year is, this is one of my favorites. Contains a shot from a unique height, very low or very high.
Oh. I like this character. Mad scientist is your character, Larry. Mad scientist.
Genre is going to be sci-fi.
Member Seraphy Fox. Yeah.
That fits pretty well.
Yeah. Next up, Team Tarapari.
Team Tarapari.
Team Tarapari. Tarapari? Yeah.
Your direction is montage.
Ooh.
Montage.
Your character thinks they have the Force. Thinks they have the Force. If you have questions about the Force, we can direct you.
And no Star Wars film would be complete without a genre of snooty art film or Dogma 95.
With that,
Okay. Oh, and now Aqua Vitae. Vitae?
Vitae, I think. Aqua Vitae. I've always
Latin
said
would
it.
be vitae,
Oh.
I think. I don't know. I didn't do well in Latin. Your direction is one-shot film.
Oh, wow. That's great.
Jeez, yeah.
You have a character who talks to plants.
Talks to plants?
Talks to plants.
And this Little Shop of Horrors film will have a giant monster.
All right.
I don't know which one I would throw out, if any.
That's a pretty great draw, I think. Team Shampoodle. Team Shampoodle. You're up for drawn.
Team Shampoodle. Your direction is shot of a screen. Shot of a screen. TV, phone, computer, iPad.
One of your characters is an aficionado of super obscure music. An aficionado of super obscure music.
I'm gonna have to look to see how to spell that. Aficionado.
Aficionado of super obscure.
Sorry, okay. My meeting just ended. Reality TV is the genre. The film genre is reality TV.
Oh, that's cool.
Next up is the Amherst Area Gospel Choir.
The Amherst Area Gospel Choir. Your direction is non-linear timeline.
Ooh.
Non-linear timeline.
One of your characters is an influencer. An influencer.
And the genre is an unboxing video.
How did we know those two would end up together?
Wow.
They just find each other. That like any influencer will eventually find their unboxing video.
A non-linear unboxing video.
It's a reboxing video, really.
It's a boxing video.
And what kind of boxing is it? You know?
Yeah, true. It's an unboxing video. Okay, Arborcast Films. I'm excited to see all these films already. Arborcast Films is up next.
Arborcast Films. Your direction is MacGuffin.
Oh,
MacGuffin. Al, do you want to explain what a MacGuffin is?
A MacGuffin is a cinema plot device, which is actually, it's an object usually that serves just to move the plot forward. So a really famous MacGuffin is the briefcase in Pulp Fiction, where you have this briefcase full of something and you never find out what it is. And it motivates, it's everyone's motivation in the film. It's unimportant to the film, and it exists only to drive the motivation of the film. One of your characters is a cab driver.
And this is a Tarantino film already. The genre is heist film. Wow. Sounds fun.
Who is up next? Up next is Plasma. Johan.
Plasma. Team Plasma.
Team Plasma.
Your direction is Day for Night.
Oh, wow.
Day for Night, which we were talking about. We have a Day for Night filter. I want to use it.
One of your characters has an invisible friend. One of your characters has an invisible friend.
And your genre is a nature documentary. So channel your inner Attenborough. And
oh, those three together It writes itself.
Or you can pick one and just kind of like, jam the other two in there somehow.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a
Pick
lot
the
of
one you like.
Team Arborcast Films is in the chat saying, "I wish I had $1 million in 3 months to make this heist film."
Our grants don't quite cover that.
No.
Yeah.
Witless. Your direction is noir lighting.
Ooh, noir lighting.
Noir lighting. Harsh shadows.
I think this character can be interpreted a number of ways. It's a martyr.
Oh, geez.
A martyr.
And this genre, it came directly out of a Google chat we were having on September 24th, 2020. I was Googling 7-day film sprint today, and this popped up. And in this conversation, Al made a comment saying, "It's a Herzog film." And Liz said, "That should be a film sprint prompt." And so it's a Herzog film. That can go in a lot of places. It's maybe a little pessimistic and analyzing society and people. And if you don't know Herzog, you could watch a movie or two and base it off of that.
They're beautiful. Many of them are on Netflix. And if you do an incredible Werner Herzog impression with a voiceover, you're probably going to get a lot of votes.
All right, final team is Team Newland. Team Newland.
You ready, Dave?
I'm ready.
Your direction for this year is... Oh, how did I have 2 of those? I'm not giving out 2. Hang on. Your direction for this year is... slow motion.
Ooh, nice. And your character is a super fan.
And my genre is a talk show.
Oh.
Oh.
I've got ideas already. It's percolating.
Superfan and talk show work very well together.
That works super well. And then
Daytime
slow
TV.
motion, that just heightens the experience. It's going to elevate it all. I think we're going to win this year. We're finally going to walk away with the gold medal, and the t-shirt. Did we talk about the t-shirts yet?
We didn't talk about any t-shirts yet.
So what's this gonna look like, Al? What's our timeline?
Our timeline is that you have until next Wednesday. Don't forget your universal prompt, which is tomorrow. We're going to send out everyone an email with all these details, everything you need to know, including the link to the Discord channel if you're not already there. And that Discord server is always active, so you can hop on there and ask questions anytime you want about whatever you want. And so use that. You will submit to us. There's a media fire link, so it's an upload link, and you can submit a film to us using that link. That'll be in the email as well. And get that to us sometime by next Wednesday. And then we're going to have a screening and voting and party on Friday at 7 o'clock, May 14th. So be sure to show up for that. Bring your friends and voters and stack the ballot box, or don't. Vote with your heart. And so that's it really. And we may have a special accessory pack for people, for whoever wins this thing. So maybe you'll end up with a t-shirt.
We got great questions in the chat. Lost Woods Productions, Eric Damon says, "Can my mirror in a shot be a non-glass mirror, i.e. anything that provides a reflection?" I would say yes.
I would say yes as well.
Totally.
Yes, for sure.
Or it could be a friend, like providing a harsh representation of their friend's true self. I mean, you could interpret a lot of these things in any way you like. I guess as long as we understand it, it'll work.
Yeah.
Maybe my example is a bad one.
I don't think it is. I think it's good. I mean, especially if you feel like you're stuck with a prompt, remember you can drop one. That's important. And then, thinking along with what is being said about, reframing it. If you can figure out a frame for it, it works.
Yes. And Melissa also said we do 2 out of 3 prompts. So you have the universal prompt, which everybody has to do, which is the word tomorrow, very loosely interpreted, however you want to do that. Then you got your 3 team prompts, which are the direction, the genre, and the character. And you can drop one of those, whichever one you like the least. You're also, if you want to do all 3, there's no rule that says you have to drop one of them. So it's whatever movie you feel like you want to make with what you've been given.
All right. I think that's everything. Happy making.
Happy making. I will be emailing everybody with your list of prompts and all the other information, and feel free to email me or any one of us, probably mostly me, if you have any questions during this week. And send behind the scenes photos to the Discord. Keep us updated. Thank you.
And thanks everyone for showing up and speaking up in the chat and joining the Discord and being present for this stuff, because it's tough not being able to interact with people in person. In the past, we would do this in a big room full of people. So it's great to kind of create this virtual space where we can interact with each other and create community.
Might be important to let people know too, just if you don't know, that we're open you can book gear from us on Tuesdays and Fridays between 3 and 7 p.m. You can reserve it online. So if you need to grab some gear from us, you can go and do that. So just set, those are the times, Fridays and Tuesdays between 3 and 7. Awesome. Thank you, everyone. Be safe.
Signing off. Good night, everybody.